Hi again, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Litter Media Live. I'm Dan Ramey, and flying solo today, Mike Smith is on assignment, and so is our producer, Aaron Glandon. So I'm flying solo like it was before we expanded Litter Media just a few years ago. So thank you so much for joining us here on another edition of Litter Media Live. Coming up, we've got plenty of news stories and sports to share with you in just a few short moments, so stay close for that. We'll also get you caught up to date on what's going on with this date in history as we turn the clock back to 2002, but we talk about something that really started back in the 1970s. That's all just ahead. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. If you're watching now and you've not liked our page, please do so. We've also noticed something in the algorithms with Facebook here of late. If you may have to unlike us and like us again for us to start showing back up in your news feed. So that's something we've run into here of late. But you'll find us on Litter X, as formerly known as Twitter, and YouTube as well. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free. There's more than 1,400 videos on there that we've compiled over the 6-year history of Litter Media. So plenty of things to look back on, but also current videos too, like our Litter Media Game of the Week and Litter Media Extras and things of that sort, plus our special interviews that we've had here on Litter Media Live. Now let's take a look at what's going on with our forecast for you today. Partly sunshine, temperatures will warm up to 67. And that is warmer than it's been the last couple of days. Sunshine and warmer yet for Thursday and Friday. Temperatures to reach the mid-70s for us. We might see some rain activity tomorrow, but things should look good for our day on Friday. And then there is a chance of some rain coming in on Sunday as well. If you'd like to click on weather on our website, littermedia.com, it'll take you to this interactive weather map, and you can pick cities from all over the place. Even you can pick Waverly. I don't know if you can find Knockemstiff on there or Skunk Holler, where I hail from, but you can find weather in your area and close to it. And if you're traveling abroad, you can even click on there and see what the weather has for you in those locations as well. So check it out now. It's our interactive weather map on littermedia.com. Coming up in a moment, so look at what's happening in the news department. So details there in just a bit. But first, let me tell you about Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, your trusted comfort advisor. They have been in business for nearly 50 years, taking care of heating conditions, cooling conditions, and now plumbing conditions as well. So if you've got some wet spots they can take care of, thanks to your leaks in the plumbing, but they also can make it cool when it's hot and hot when it's cool. Get more details when you click on this ad anywhere you see it at littermedia.com for Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. News is next.
Budweiser beer, the king is second.
Who drinks Budweiser? You know the type. The people who grind. Those who don't back down. And the ones who don't quit. They say all people are 6 degrees of separation away from each other. But some are just a 6-pack away. The people who share the same spirit, share the same beer. This Bud's for you.
Dixie Chopper. Speed when you need it.
Visit your local Dixie Chopper dealer today or visit DixieChopper.com.
For transportation options in Ross County, call Ross County Health District's Mobility Management Team, 740-779-9652.
This is Andy Tomlinson. When ensuring what's important to you, our agents are there when you need us the most. Tomlinson Insurance, for the best coverage at the best cost. Visit us online at tomlinsonins.com to learn more.
We have a special edition with Tomlinson Insurance tomorrow at 10 o'clock featuring Tiffany Jones. She'll be talking about Medicare options and other healthcare options available through Tomlinson Insurance Agency. So you stick with us for tomorrow's program at 10 o'clock here on Litter Media. Now, let's get you caught up to date with news. Early and absentee voting in Ohio is now open for the November 7th general election. Early in-person voting can be done at your County Board of Elections today. All Ohio voters whose registration information is up to date have the opportunity to vote in any election from the convenience of their homes by requesting an absentee ballot. The deadline to request that absentee ballot is 7 days before the election in which you want to vote. And in this instance, it'll be prior to November 7th. They're 7 days before. Our friends down in Pike County at the YMCA, they've got spots available for their before and after school program. Children in kindergarten, ages 5 years and up to 12. For more information, just call and ask for Tracy at 740-947-8862. And I didn't mean to make that sound like 12-year-olds are still in kindergarten, but ages 5 years to 12, but starting as early as kindergarten. You can find out more here on our Facebook page. Out in the field yesterday, the folks of the United Way Ross County raising awareness and funds for the Mighty Active Pack Club. That's shelf-stable food items sent home with elementary students dealing with food insecurities at home. These folks will get together once a week. They'll pack these things together in a pack that kids can take home with them on the weekend and help stave off some starvation, so to speak. Some of these kids, they go home to situations where there's no food in the home, or there may be food, but it may not be what they need to eat. So the folks of the United Way make that possible for them to enjoy some nutritious food to take home with them. Salvation Army is in need of volunteers for the holiday season, their biggest and busiest time of the year. So you can get involved by driving kettle workers. You can stand and ring the bell at the kettles, also picking up the angel tree gifts and preparing for distribution. You can also help hit the Salvation Army's fundraising goal, which enables them to continue to serve Ross County. Again, bell ringers, groups, toy distribution, and more. You can give them a call at 740-774-2760 to find out more details from the Salvation Army. Lieutenant Governor John Husted, Director of Innovate Ohio, has announced 3 new modernizations for Ohio truck drivers that will make obtaining and renewing a commercial driver's license, the CDLs, a lot easier without lowering standards. The technology upgrades were developed through Innovate Ohio and the Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicles. In our road report today, this comes to us from Chillicothe Utilities Director Brad Long, announcing a road closure on Bellevue Avenue at Summit Drive, closed today, Wednesday, from 8:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. Access to Summit Drive will be available from the west. Let's look at what's making news for us today. Coming up in just a moment, we'll take a look at sports and get you caught up to date there. That's on the way next.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
Each week, Litter Media presents the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Player of the Week. If you have an athlete to nominate, any amateur athlete is eligible. Simply visit littermedia.com and click on Player of the Week. At the end of the year, we'll announce the Player of the Year. Make your nominations now at littermedia.com. Click on Player of the Week. High school football taking the lead on our sports today. The computer rankings are out, and we have a number of them available for you to look at on our website. Let's break some of them down, though. And Division III, Region 11, London sits at number 2. Many Cavalier fans have seen London 3 times in the last season, thanks to the regular season game last year here in Chillicothe, but then they played each other in the playoffs last year and saw them again in the regular season this year. Number 3 is Bloom Carroll, who is trying their best to get back to the state championship again this year. And Jackson chimes in at number 4. Division 4, Region 15, you've got number 6, Logan Elm. And Unioto is in a 2-way tie for number 4 in Region 16. Waverly is at number 9. In some of the smaller divisions, Division 5, Ironton is your number 1 team. In Region 19, Zane Trace is at number 7 in Region 20. D6 has Paint Valley at number 3 in Region 24. And D7, Region 27, those Eastern Eagles are number 2, and Fairfield Christian at number 4. Of course, don't forget, our Litter Media Game of the Week will have the Unioto Shermans at Paint Valley, and Mike and Tom will be on the radio for you on our website. Just go to Litter Media Radio, click on that, and it'll take you right to there. But if you've got your smartphone available right now, you can scan that QR code, and it will also take you to Litter Media Radio, where you can hear a lot of not only the game on game night, but we do a replay over the weekend, and we've got a number of interviews, including this daily show that you can also hear on Litter Media Radio. Congratulations to our area volleyball teams who picked up championships last night. Unioto clinches no worse than a share of the SVC volleyball championship. Also, the Bloom Carroll Bulldogs defeating Logan Elm last night for a title repeat for the Mid-State League Championship. And South Webster also wins an outright division in the Division II SOC Championship with their victories last night. And the Bloom Carroll volleyball team, not the only one with some success last night. Here you see the gals celebrating at Tays Valley after a Mid-State League Buckeye Championship win in action there. All right. Don't forget, we had this promo just a moment ago, but our Neil Coleman Insurance, Wyandotte Mutual Insurance Players of the Week. You can make a nomination. We will announce the player for this week on tomorrow's Litter Media Game of the Week preview show. We'll preview the Unioto Paint Valley game, and in that we'll hear from both coaches, Matt Hoops as well as Corey Dye, and we'll announce the Player of the Week there. And don't forget, there will be a Player of the Year award given out in December. And again, here you'll find where you can make your nominations on our website at littermedia.com. Coming up, this date in history. Next.
Whenever I first applied for the Archways opportunity, do I have to pay this back? Do I have to do that? Like, is it a loan? And it's not. It's a scholarship. A goal of mine is to graduate college debt-free. If you're a crew member, you get $2,500 a year, and if you're a manager, you get $3,000. And especially if you're going locally to college, like to the branch or something like that, it's really helpful.
And remember, today is Meet the Manager Day. Open interviews every 2 to 5 on Wednesday afternoons at McDonald's.
At Rathkamp Financial, we act as your advocate in all wealth matters. We believe in long-term relationships and working to earn your continued trust with our customized investment solutions. Our greatest satisfaction comes from working with clients for many years and helping them realize their dreams.
You haven't had vodka soda like this. No one has. Made with the world's smoothest vodka plus real juice. New White Claw Vodka Soda.
If you've got a cleanup job that needs to be done, whether it be residential or commercial, Scioto Valley Dumpsters provides the dumpster for you. And in some instances, they may even be able to do either demo work for you or help with the cleanup. Give them a call at 740-253-8389 for Scioto Valley Dumpsters and tell Carl that Dan and Mike sent you. This date in history takes us back to 2002 when former President Jimmy Carter wins the Nobel Peace Prize for his decades of untiring effort to find peaceful solutions to international conflicts, to advance democracy and human rights, and to promote economic and social development. Carter served one term as U.S. President between 1977 and 81. One of his key achievements as president was mediating the peace talks between Israel and Egypt in 1978. The Nobel Committee had wanted to give Carter the prize that year for his efforts, along with Anwar Sadat, who you see there in this photo, and also Menachem Begin from Israel, but was prevented from doing so by a technicality. He had not been nominated by the official deadline. So they had to wait several years, and finally, President Carter got his Nobel Peace Prize. Got it just in time, I guess. All right, coming up later this afternoon, we've got another edition of Litter Media Live, a special edition around 2 o'clock. We'll be talking with Legion Post Commander Mike Holtz. We'll talk about some of the things they've got going on at the American Legion here locally. Outside of that, we've got several for you tomorrow. We are scheduled to speak with a representative from the Ohio State Highway Patrol tomorrow about Bus Safety Week, which comes next week. So all next week, you'll see the campaign about bus safety. We'll also have a return visit from Aaron Alsop from Big Brothers Big Sisters of South Central Ohio, getting ready for Dance for Kids' Sake. I'll be one MC, and my co-MC is Debbie Bettendorf. We three will be there to talk about what to expect this Saturday night, a sold-out event at OUC's Shoemaker Center. And as I mentioned earlier, we will also have from Tomlinson Insurance Agency, Tiffany Jones, joining us tomorrow to talk about Medicare enrollment and other health care coverage available through Tomlinson Insurance Agency. So until then, thank you so much for watching Litter Media Live. We'll be back with you soon here on another edition. Thanks for watching.